back in studio, and yeah, the pace is very hot. My next guest is Joel Anthony Harris, co-founder of Sirius International Caribbean Defense Contractors Limited. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
And tell us exactly about your book that you have in front of you.
Well, the book really was planned as a trilogy of books, and it began around the year 2009 and 2010 with the express purpose of talking about the dynamics and trajectory of the United States and its power and how it affects not only Latin America, but the entire region as a whole. And the first volume, The Alpha Barrier of North-South Dialogue,
Yes.
we really wanted to talk about the effect of the power vacuum that was left behind by the United States as a result of the war on terror, which was, of course, a result of the 9/11 attacks on the United States of America. So we discussed the importance of multilateralism, the importance of cooperation in the advancement of regional defense initiatives.
Yes.
And so that then evolved into our second volume, which talks about the rise of China and what it means for the United States as well as the world. And we really touch on the concept of omnipresence. We wanted to talk about the concept of U.S. power with the idea of multidimensionality in the sense that power is not just expressed or manifest in hard power in terms of military or military footprint, but we wanted to talk about it in ways that encompass other things like culture, foreign relations, technology, such as nanotechnology, genetic, and space.
And who is this targeted at? Because I see here a book drive in St. Mary's College and started in Rosary Boys RC
It was
School.
completed last week, Monday.
Yeah.
It was successful. I'm happy
What
to
did
say.
you do exactly there?
The whole purpose was to donate books to the school library.
Right.
Because I see the importance of literature.
Right.
Not just for the sake of for reading, but to really emphasize the influence of ideas in our age.
So to stimulate thinking and deeper and incisive
well,
thinking.
to challenge them to think critically about our times of turbulence, our times of seismic shift.
So did you have conversations with them after? Or
I had a speech.
Right, okay.
It was about 6 minutes.
Which is about the time of this interview.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I got a brief time to talk about the importance of ideas. I specifically mentioned H.G. Wells, Greg Palast, right, as some examples of some writers who have made an impact.
Did you go to St. Mary's College as well?
No, I went to Fatima College.
Okay.
For brief, and then I studied at a boarding school in Canada for about a year.
Yes.
And I then went on to study in McGill University.
So this is your way of giving back to the community in Trinidad and Tobago?
Yes, it's part of our community. It's part of the program.
Yes.
So what we do as part of Defense Firm is to do school workshops.
Yeah.
And this is like an outgrowth of that.
Okay.
So
what we're going to do is we're going to, as I said earlier, they're going to kick us out for the news. We're going to come back after the news and you'll tell us how people can contact you and we'll just wrap it up, all right?
All right.
Okay, so we're going to take a break for the news. Right now I'm chatting with Joel Anthony Harris, co-founder of Sirius International Caribbean Defense Contractors Limited. We'll be back after the news. And I'm chatting with Joel Anthony Harris. And you are telling us about your opportunity for young people and the work that you're doing with 2 books that you are reaching out to young people to bring them more aware, to develop their critical thinking skills.
Yes.
And you were going to tell us how to contact. The question was, do you only deal with young people and schools?
Yes. One of the things we do is counterorganization program where we talk about ideas and philosophy in a way that challenges them to think about nation building, challenge them to think about leadership, and how that could be used for our thinking, how it could be used to develop our own country as well as the region. Yes, that's correct.
That's very important. Very important. So if schools were interested in getting in touch with you, how would they do that?
Well, they can contact us as 727 7819. That is the phone number for our outreach programs, and that's how you get me.
Right. Okay. So they get to you directly.
Yes.
And you would come into the schools and work with the young people.
Well, what we do, we do custom-made programs for each school. But each school has their own culture.
Right.
Each school has their own
very
challenges.
Yes.
So I have to design each program in a way that fits with their values, while also talking about what we want to talk about.
Right. Yes. And it's really about developing leadership and
nation
critical
building.
thinking and building a better nation for tomorrow. That's exactly what we do here every morning. So we're very happy to have you. We're proud to have you as well, Joel Anthony Harris. That was a quick one, but we were chatting before, and I'm sure that you're going to be back sometime in the future. 727-7819 is the number to call if you're looking on and you want to get Joel and his team in your school. Thank you so much. We take a short break and then we find out what's going on with the bride. Is that Carrie's bride? I don't know.